the campus of the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, CBS Sports presents the Big Ten. Today, it's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the 15th-ranked Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines enter today tied atop the Big Ten with Michigan State. So the Illini in their final road game of the season. They got a game against Purdue Friday in Champaign, and Illinois will get it first, and here they go. Jakachonis has it.
Jakachonis is the primary ball handler. He's particularly good in screen and rolls with Ivisic.
Jakachonis is right here, averaging 15, 5 and 5. Lost it inside, picked up by Golden. And here come the 22 and 6, 15th ranked Michigan Wolverines. They've got depth and they've got size, and they're going to be a tough matchup for whoever they face beyond the regular season. Trey Donaldson down low and a whistle. It went to Golden. Wolverines in the Big Ten, 14-3. They go inside, and they save it right there with Burnett. Burnett is the one who hit that long shot you saw as we were opening up our broadcast to beat Rutgers a couple days ago. They go inside. Beautiful shot. Golden gets it to go. Coming off a 24. Got his own miss. And with the confluence of white jerseys, lost it. The other way, racing is White into Wolf. Contact. Saved by the Illini. Riley will take it inside. The bump into Golden and the deuce in there for Illinois.
Now, Michigan has had a problem.
Will check in. He's a freshman. Cheddar will check in. He's got the ball right now. The Wolverines sixth man. And Donaldson sets the screen and fires the three.
And that's a good sign for Michigan over their last 6 seasons.
Hummer Krause hit Riley. Riley inside and knocked away by Wolf. Danny Wolf with a nice play inside.
Well, we talked about Wolf and his ability to handle the ball and his versatility, his passing. But remember, he is 7'1". He's also a pretty good shot blocker. That's now 29 in Big Ten play.
Oh, contorted shot will go in by Kylan Boswell. That was a tough one. Leaning, arcing, and got it to go.
That really wasn't.
7 assists. The Illini are without their big winning 8 of their last 9 and 14 of their last 17. They have been on a roll. Gale takes it in hard. Tap in try. Won't go for Donaldson. Got his miss up and down. Wow.
Boy, that's some work on the inside against taller guys by the 6'3" Donaldson.
Step back 3, Boswell. Bullseye.
Game for Illinois, so Golden comes back into the game for Michigan. That's going to be a matchup we're going to have to watch this entire afternoon.
And Dre Gibbs Lawhorn will check in. They go inside, sneaking in, and Michigan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Reuben Jones is in after missing the last 2 games with illness. Driving Keeson in the corner. Cheddar 3, no, whacked, foul by Hummerkaus.
For 2.
Take 2, yep. They ruled it a 2-point shot for the Wolverines.
He has been a really valuable asset to this Michigan team. I mean, he made
3. Illini in Big Ten play, 10 and 8. Ivisic looking inside. Will Riley gets it to go. Nice feed by the little school down in Georgia. It's Wolf on top. And White is on him. Golden and Ivisic, 2 of the best big men in the conference.
And if you're Brad Underwood, you got to be holding your breath there. You don't want to go and double team necessarily, but with that big guy banging against Ivisic, it looks like a foul waiting to happen.
Jakachonis into the big man. Ivisic was right there and puts it through.
Ivisic, and you just lose track of
Jakachonis with a throw off the glass. Oh, wasn't he, Dan?
No,
Are you sure?
Again, in Big Ten play, he shoots under 25%.
Ivisic puts it up and through. A 3 for him.
They weren't going. Now they are, so you've got to get out there and defend them.
They've had a handful of games where they've gotten 15 threes or more, the most in the Big Ten. Working inside, Golden with the maneuver, and he chisels for 2.
Unless they're going to help him.
Got the ball right now. Ivisic is on him. And again, the muscles right there for Golden. Knocked away inside. Cheddar!
Cheddar's a guy who just does a little bit of everything.
Oswald's on top. Illinois by 3. They've led by 7. They go inside. Oh, that's a goaltend as Jake Davis will get it to go, and Golden is called. Ivicic is coming off his best game of the season. Now he is down low defending. Gale will try to penetrate and does, and knocked away by Will Riley. And the other way, racing is Trey White, who played at Louisville and started at USC, third program. The knockdown, the drive, the off-balance Jay, and it's out of bounds. It is off of Illinois. The Wolverines have got the ball.
Riley, he's 6'7". He's deceptively athletic. People really like his skill set. And early, that's not what I expected.
But Illinois, Yakachonis swerving, faking, firing, missed it inside. It's picked up by White. New shot clock with which to work. Cheddar is on him and fouls him on the fire. They are one of the biggest turnarounds in college basketball, and he is definitely a candidate for the coach. With the injury to Moyes Johnson, usually Ivicic is the 5, Johnson is the 4, Hummerkaus would be the 3, but Hummerkaus now has to come in and play the 5 in a smaller lineup.
And it doesn't give them, he doesn't have nearly the skills that Ivicic does, and he's just in there to hold the fort for a little while to give Ivicic a breather. Again, you were talking about all his injuries and illnesses. He's not that far removed from them.
Gale into Riley. Nice move. Roddy Gale, who played 2 years at Ohio State and is now a Wolverine. Not many times you see a Buckeye become a Michigan man or a Michigan man go to Columbus. But we've got one in this one. 6:20 to go in the first. Saved by White, picked up by Donaldson. The collision, the spin, the fake, and the 2.
Yeah, hadn't really been a factor in this one.
He's got 12 double-doubles on the season. One of the top marks in the conference. #1 rebounder. This is Golden, though, spinning on Hummerkaus.
But the spin was one thing, but the muscle was the other. He just spun, got under him, pushed him out of the way.
Illinois finished February 4-4 after a 5-4 January. Pickpocketed Ivicic. Kaysen the other way. Shifting, driving, and Wolf trailing.
Wolf is usually the guy dumping it off to somebody else on the break, but that's just a nice job by Kaysen to leave it there. That's a turnover against the Michigan zone.
Crowd is into it. Wolverines down by 3. They've trailed by 7. It's Boswell on top. In the corner, Hummerkaus 3. No. Rebound inside. Grab. Got it. Boswell. Big time play. Now for Michigan. At the free throw line is Boswell. 81%. Mason Boswell. Long 3 over Burnett. Davis will snare the loose ball. Gibbs Lawhorn tries to keep. Nice play by Donaldson. Muscles his way in for 2.
Except for Boswell. He's got a pretty nice flow goal.
Ivicic over Golden. And the rebound by Nimari Burnett. He's out of Chicago. Played at Texas. Tech. Now he's a Wolverine. Golden shoved as he fired in a last season while playing for Florida Atlantic. They met in the Jimmy V Club. Golden has started every game this season for this Michigan team. To play in the first half here in Ann Arbor. Yakachonis is back in. Boswell is right there. Coming up on him, Burnett. Now the handoff with the defense, Jones. Back to Boswell. Slithers for the shot for 2.
That's Boswell.
Boswell's had the hot hand. He's surrounded by Mays. Yakachonis. Riley puts up a 3. Rebound inside. Claimed by Yakachonis. Swatted away by Wolf. Picked up by Donaldson. Here come the Wolverines the other way. Down by 6. Wolf on the wing. Burnett. He leads him in 3-point shooting. And Yakachonis will take a look at it. 6th consecutive season at 500 or better in Big Ten play for Illinois. Doing it again. 10-8 coming in. There's a foul. Riley was moving. Defense by Michigan.
The last 6 seasons, the Illini have finished 500 or better in the Big Ten, and they're the only team to do that.
Here we go with Michigan. Final possession of the first half. Wolf will penetrate. It's in the corner. Burnett. Wolf will drive and get it to go and brings the Wolverines to within one at the buzzer. So Illinois on the 15th ranked Michigan Wolverines, who now sit in back as of right now, Michigan State in the Big Ten. Inside Golden.
And that's where Michigan had success early in the game.
There could be as many as 10, 11 teams from this 18-team conference that gets in the big tournament. The NCAA tournament. Inside Riley. Goes colliding into Wolf.
And again, shooting threes in the year 2025.
Ivisic on top. Wolf comes out on him. Riley is there. Ivisic the screen, leads the way, and he feeds with a Riley pass, which was pinpoint.
That was a great job by Riley. There was some congestion in there. He had to actually muscle that pass through. But there's Illinois finding Ivisic on that screen and roll situation.
Michigan, by the way, has not been to the NCAA tournament in 3 years. If they're going this year, dancing is Golden.
Kevin, that was a disaster waiting to happen for Illinois.
Who has gone 6 of 9 from the floor. Can't get that one to Clemson. 6 rebounds a game for the Wolverines.
And Michigan has gone back to the man-to-man here to start the second half.
Ivisic, 3. Rebound, Boswell collects, fakes, spins, feeds. Wide open 3. Got it.
Eventually, Michigan is going to have to get a defensive rebound. But if there's Boswell again.
Illini by 4. They've led by 7. Donaldson gets it out. Cheddar triple.
That's only the third three-point basket by Michigan this afternoon.
They go inside. Jonas with some spin on that glass. Picked up by Golden. And the Wolverines the other way. Driving hard. Golden. Back to Russia during COVID. Back here to the U.S. but has not been home since. Riley. Ivisic. And scoops to Riley inside. Caught it in a foul. Pretty back and forth. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And 15 is in. Just checked off the bench a couple moments ago. And he finds Donaldson. The Auburn transfer. Sidesteps, the bump, the grind, the floater on the fly. Can't get it. Inside, Ronnie Gale. And that's where Gale is most effective. Defensive field goal percentage is good. Here's a long shot. White can't get it. Boswell can't get it on 3. White has it now after Humrickhouse grabbed the loose ball. Driving Boswell into a thicket of defenders. Humrickhouse open from the corner. They attack the rim so well. Tapped in by Boswell. Jonas 1 of 10. One of his worst games, if not the worst game he's played so far in college basketball.
But Illinois has
the game's top freshman.
Illinois has missed 6 shots this half, Kevin, and they have 4 offensive rebounds.
Spinning, gyrating, Riley gets it to go.
See, that's what I wanted him to do before.
Riley's got 11, Dan. And doing a lot.
Well, they worked him a lot this year as the point guard for their second team, and you can really see his skill develop.
Humrickhouse with the steal.
That was just a bad pass. You need to throw it higher to a 7-foot guy.
Boswell, Humrickhouse, 3 will go right down the head.
His offense does not work effectively when one guy has the ball, dribbles it a couple times, and shoots it.
White will maneuver. Jonas on the side. Dribbling in, trying to manufacture, carrying off bodies, careening his way, and a foul called on the Wolverine defense. Jonas, 24-25 in his last 6 games from the free throw line. Jonas, like we've said this before, averages 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
But as you mentioned, he struggled today, which makes his 8-point lead all the more impressive.
Well founded by Boswell, then takes it himself on the reverse. Golden is there. Get it. It's White. Humrickhouse. Riley trying to pass it around. Under 13 to go.
Another offensive rebound, Kevin.
We've seen a lot of them. Humrickhouse 3. And it will drop. With the friendly roll, the Evansville transfer, who is the Missouri Valley Conference Scholar Athlete of the Year last season, has just given Illinois their biggest lead this afternoon. Jones finding Golden.
consider having Golden touch the ball every time down. He doesn't have to shoot it, but get him the ball inside, and Michigan has gone back to the zone.
Golden is 9-12. You're right. Every time here's Humrickhouse. He's got some feeding ability. He goes outside to get Lawhorn picked up, and the reverse is good by Woons. Has it. They'll take it up for Michigan.
Well, I think you've got a mismatch inside with Golden and Humrickhouse. You got to get him the ball.
And there they do. Well called, well played. They get the deuce.
And you can throw it right over the top of Humrickhouse. They tried that one time, didn't throw the ball high enough. That time they did.
And that's where they missed Morez Johnson.
Absolutely, but I don't think there's anything Illinois can do to defend that, really.
Approaching 11 to play. In the corner, it's a three. Bullseye, White.
Now, Illinois has had multiple games this year when they've made 15 threes, so even though their overall percentage isn't very high, they can get very hot, and they're very hot right now.
Jones gets it out. Burnett will maneuver. Gibbs, Lawhorn there. Humrickhouse swats it away. Foul called in. Who had that terrific game-winning, buzzer-beating shot a couple nights ago against Rutgers. He's been at a couple different schools at the University of Florida. The success in a Final Four as a head coach at Florida Atlantic. But the Michigan job was just too good to pass up. And look what he's done in his first year. They're 22-6. As of right now, a half game out of first place, and no one could have predicted that for this Michigan team when we started things off. Riley will maneuver. Donaldson will defend. Riley with a great move.
Nobody coming to help either.
From Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Best player in that country. Driving is Donaldson. Pretty play. Donaldson with 9. Averages 12. 3. Good! Davis from outside. Big-time three led Mercer in 3 last year. Transfers to Illinois and knocks down a tray.
Well, that's 5 threes they've made here in the second half. They only made 3 in the first half.
And they take the most amongst all the major programs as Donaldson finds Wolf. And a foul called. Yakachonis, I think, inside Yakachonis. Wolf.
And Wolf for success for Michigan.
2 years at Yale, now a Wolverine. First Donaldson in the way. Cheddar switches. 3, no. Humrickhouse the rebound. He's come up big in the second half for Illinois. Riley will slither. Feeding Yakachonis. Great finish, but what a pass by Riley.
Michigan just can't get a rebound.
And that is the best thing Illinois does. Among a couple things that are of note, Donaldson can't hit. The other way, it's Humrickhouse to Yakachonis, thinking 3, he'll fire. Got it. Timeout, Michigan. Illinois has got momentum. Big.
We said they win a lot of close games. They got a ways to go to make this one a close game. They've given up 17 offensive rebounds. And you showed that shooting percentage. Well, most of those shots that have been made, Wolf scored. Most of those shots that have been made by Illinois have been second chance opportunities.
Michigan with their 4th game in 10 days. They've accumulated a lot of quad 1 wins and quad 2 wins. 3 is up and in. Another one. Jonas is on him. It's Wolf making a move. The 7-footer will drive. Golden couldn't lasso it. Picked up by Riley the other way. Yakachonis down low. It's White driving, faking, firing, and gets it to go in the paint. More points in close.
Well, and that was a very optimistic pass, but Illinois somehow was able to convert it.
Golden with a whistle on the rebound try. Michigan, they brought in 11 new players. 2 grad, the top player out of Canada, one of the great 5-star players in the North America, and Will Riley. 5 Division I transfers at Illinois, 3 international kids, 10 new players for Illinois to figure out their roster. Both. There's a quick foul. And Riley has won it 3 times in the conference. Picked up offensive rebound, Illinois.
18 offensive rebounds.
Wow. Trey White was the one to get it. Screen Ivicic. Boswell maneuvering around the space. Riley will maneuver and take it in. with Yagachonis firing the three for Illinois. And now the Illini running away, and their lead is 20, the biggest of the afternoon. Looks like Michigan State's going to be alone in first in the conference. A try by Golden County. With a little over 6 to go. Personal foul, so Brad Underwood puts him on the bench. Humrickhouse back in. 1 of 10, now 4 of 13. So he's picked up a little steam here late. It was deflected by Donaldson, crosses the line. Illinois has got it, 10 to fire. Yagachonis. Inside they go to Boswell, and trying to finish it off is White, who is climbing the ladder. Let me hear just we're at the late stages of the season. The Big Ten tournament starts in 10 days. Healthy. I mean, Illinois is going to be one of those teams you're going to want to watch.
Absolutely, Kev. Played very few games. Of course, they had their own multiple game adventures earlier in the season, but at this point in the year, with them trying to get healthy, this is perfect for the Illini.
Kaysen can't hit. Pippen is in. First time we've seen Justin Pippen, the son of a Hall of Fame.
Played particularly with that tournament coming up.
And my goodness, Justin Pippen at the line. He's a freshman from Los Angeles. A terrific game, the freshman. Boswell has it. Arizona transfer. And he left the Pac-12 with one of the top statistical marks in play. Oh, that's going to drop with a great move, swaggering his way for 2 and a foul. Everything that Illinois' defense after playing at Arizona. He's from Champaign, as we mentioned, to Illinois, and he has been invaluable.
Kevin, there's a lot of people associated with the Illinois program who think he will be a big key down the stretch for the Illini just because of all the things he can do.
Kaysen will make a spinning move to the hole. Nice play by L.J. Kaysen. FC Barcelona. And has got a stat line this regular season, an entire season, which has been terrific for Illinois.
And the Michigan bench was asking for a 10-second violation, but that timeout bought Brad Underwood an extra 10 seconds, and that jump shot buys him an extra 3 points. I mean, he's really struggled shooting the ball recently, but here he is knocking him down.
Humrickhouse knocks down the tray. Kaysen will get a shove, backpedal for 3 and pop it. Tapped up and in. Cheddar. Win for Illinois. Building their resume. They're in the tournament already, but this even enhances them. Boswell on top. 3, no. Rebound Kaysen. Kicked by Yagachonis. Shoved on the play. Russia, Yagachonis at the free throw line right now for Illinois. Jones in the contest. Justin Pippen is in the game. Cheddar in the contest. That's Michigan 5. And White with Humrickhouse. Yagachonis, Riley, all in there still. Boswell for Illinois. On top, Cheddar. Fat Brooks. His dad gave him that. Oh, and he slithers in for 2. Pretty play for the freshman from Grand Rapids game. So he gets his first shot to fall, and his free throw here will be off the glass. And he's going to go to 11-8 in the Big Ten. And 19-11 overall. And 5-5 on the road in this 18-team conference. Yagachonis into Cheddar. To the hole. Gets it to go. Yeah. They want this. Kaysen. Pippen. A 3. Backed away. Hit by Fat Brooks. Back out to Kaysen. Another triple try. And he got it. Nice shot. L.J. Kaysen.
Well, it's going to be really tough. You turn the ball over 12 times. You give up 19 offensive rebounds. It's going to be hard to win.
Shot clock at 5. Jones covering White. Piston outside. The shot will not go. And a long-range fire. And
3 assists.
A lot of those points in the second half.
Yep.
Yeah. That NCAA net metric, which a lot of the committee and these programs look at, with the Spartans by a game in the conference.
And again, Michigan's next 2 games are against Maryland and then at Michigan.
And number 5 in the Big Ten. It may raise.
One of the things that the folks from Illinois talked about was trying to get off the potential 8 line in that NCAA tournament, maybe move up to the 7 line.
Yagachonis in the corner. It's a 3, and it's right down the hatch. Trey White puts it down. Last year, a starter at Louisville where he averaged 12. A spinning move here by Reuben Jones. On top to Cheddar. And Justin Pippen with the drive, and he'll take it in. Fouled as he went inside. So many interesting connections here to the NBA, but Pippen's
A couple of games.
So here's Justin at the lines. They're 8-4. Quad 2 wins. They're 6-2. The one thing about both these, Kerry played at Notre Dame last year. Also in the game is A.J. Red. He's a junior from Chicago. With the ball here, Keaton Kutcher. He's from Mount Vernon, Iowa. As they've cleaned the benches, giving these kids a chance to play. Keaton Kutcher played a couple years at South Dakota. Driving is Riley. In the corner, it's a three, and it's good by Booth. And by the way, his three-point shooting this year, 6 of 9 from 3. All season long, that's an amazing number. Ian Brooks is in the game. He's got it right here, a senior from Winnetka, Illinois. Missing the shot, buzzer sounds. This one's over, and Illinois has won it on the road by 20. 9 straight wins over Michigan for the Illini.